Hey guys, I'm Nemo, and today I'm going to be talking about 5 aggregates. So I'm going to start off with why they're important, and then I'll move on to how you can actually get a lot of 5 aggregates in the game. So, first up we have Meridians. There's an NPC in Suzhou where you can exchange for school meridians or subsect meridians. It's all there. So apart from meridians, you can also use your 5 aggregates, just a small amount, to exchange for young swords. So at the same NPC, you start a little quest and you go over to the NPC over there and you can exchange for your young swords. You only get a small amount every day, so make sure that you do it every day if possible. Okay, and now I'll move on to how to get 5 aggregates. I'd say the main way is to exchange your raw jades for 5 aggregates, so I'll show you how to do that now. On each of the 4 family map, there's a little icon, if you saw it just before, where it has an exchange NPC where you can exchange for a few things. One of those things is the raw jade. So as you can see, there are a few different types, but I would go for the C6 jade ones because they'll give you the highest amount of 5 aggregates. And I'll show you how to disassemble it in a bit, but you can also do this with the subsect exchange. So usually from the weeklies you get a token that you can use to exchange for raw jades. Now I'd go for the weapons because usually they give more 5 aggregates, and make sure that you do not get the C7 raw jades ever, because you cannot exchange C7 for 5 aggregates, so make sure you're getting the C6. Doesn't matter if it's gold or jade, but make sure it's C6. So the next way that you can get raw jades is a bit more difficult. It's by doing the Yanmen Pass instance. So of course you will have to be a bit of a higher level to do this, but one of the drops is 5 aggregates and also it drops raw jades. So I highly recommend that if you're strong enough. Okay, so the drops can often look something like this with a bent weapon, where you do have to go to Yanjing to swap it over to an actual raw jade, because this as it is not a raw jade. So yeah, just go to the coordinate listed. All of the items like this will have it listed in the description, so just go there. Okay, so now we're on to how to disassemble raw jades. So just talk to this NPC in Suzhou where we were before. And you'll see all you have to do is just drag over the raw jade and press confirm, and bam, you got yourself some 5 aggregates. So pretty straightforward for that. Next up, I have some other ways to get 5 aggregates, though these won't be quite as effective as the raw jade method. I think they're still useful. So first up, I have the Murong Flower Daily, and I actually did make a video on this if you don't know how to do it, but pretty much you get a bunch of rewards from doing it, and that includes the 5 aggregates. The next way that I'd like to talk about is the Heaven Reaching Peak. This was actually released in the last patch, and it's under the instance interface. So after teleporting there, all you have to do is just talk to the NPC to get started. And pretty much there are a bunch of different levels, and you just go through the levels. They're usually like different things that you have to do or people that you have to fight. You can leave and rejoin at any time, but pretty much every 5 levels you get a reward. Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to talk about is the achievements. So you can see I have the 4 family interface up under the achievement tab. You'll see there are actually a lot of different things and rewards that you can get for completing random stuff. So check that to see if you have anything you can claim, and also check the Heaven Reaching Peak achievements too. If you've been doing that, there are some that you can claim as well. Not all of the rewards have 5 aggregates, but some of them do, so I think it's definitely worth checking it out. Okay, and the next way that I'm going to talk about is the position encounters. So this is pretty straightforward. I think most of you know how it works, but I do have a guide on how to get them quickly as well if you wanted to check that out. Okay, so this method is the Yanyu Pier quest, and pretty much there's this little pier which is away from everything in Yanyu, and when you're in the area this little interface will appear. So there are various things you have to collect or do, but I haven't actually done this myself, but I heard that if you do the quest that I've listed in the box here, that you will have a chance of receiving 5 aggregates, so I definitely recommend that you check that out too. And the last thing that I wanted to talk about is Eastern Seas. By Eastern Seas, I'm talking about like Penglai Island and Hero Island and all that. A lot of the quests do give 5 aggregates as rewards, but I'm no pro on the topic, so I highly recommend you check out Katoria SV's channel because she has a lot of guides about Penglai Island and the Eastern Seas. Okay, so that's everything that I could think of, so thanks to my friends for giving me some ideas. If you have any ideas, feel free to comment them below as well. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you learned something or this helped you in some way. And may all of your Wushu adventures go well. See you then. Bye.